This game is called Blaze Training. It's based on the idea of beginning to learn how to put out fires. This is a single user one-on-one game where the instructor or another student has already gone in and put in questions that the student will have to answer as they progress through the game. As we follow the instructions on the screen, the participant is told that they're going to be learning how to put out fires and that they will need to click on each of the fires they see in order to put it out. When they put out all the fire, a fire out button will appear, and that's what they click on to exit that game. Let's begin with a practice. If we start here, you'll see our time is running down here in the lower right, and each of the fires that appear, we have to click on them and put them out. We want to do this before our time runs out, and we're forced to have to try to do it over again if our time runs out. As you can see down here, Fire All Out button has appeared. I click it, and now we move on. Now, in order to continue, I will need to answer questions that have been put in by my instructor that will help me to see that will help me along the way to be able to get to the next game. Each of the fire games gets increasingly harder as you go through the different games. To edit the fire rescue game, start by going to slide 8 in your PowerPoint file. Here you will find the first question slide where you can place your own question. So for example, I'm going to highlight here where it says place your question, and I'm going to put in my own question. You'll need to pay attention to each of the instructions down here in the next section. Incorrect answer for A needs to be placed here, so we would place an incorrect answer there. Correct answer needs to go here, and so we need to make sure that our correct answer is there, and then 2 more incorrect answers will appear for C and D. As we do this, we want to make sure that we pay attention to those, because those are how the buttons are keyed to work. So that in this slide, B is going to be the correct answer, C, D, and A are always going to make the participant go back and try it again. You would simply continue this process until you've added all the questions that you need. It's encouraged that you think about how many questions you're actually going to need before you begin editing the PowerPoint, and that you go ahead and make sure you have that many slides already. If you find that you need some additional slides in between each of the mini games, then all you need to do is right-click on any of the question slides and choose Duplicate Slide. Right-click and choose Duplicate Slide. This will give you another question slide where you can put your question or your question onto with the answers. You'll see that there are approximately 3 to 4 question slides in between each of the mini games. You can of course make this as many or as few questions as you like, so you could come down in between each of the different mini games and put them there. It's advised that you not change or alter any of the mini-game slides. Each of the mini-game slides has 5 slides in it. There's an introduction slide, a black slide, and then the game slide, and then 2 other slides after that. All 5 of these slides have a function, and if you change any of the things that are on or before or with these slides, you can actually alter the gameplay of the game. So it's advised that you not change any of these slides or put any slides in between them. To begin the game using Office 2007, go to the Slideshow tab and click 1 time. After clicking on the Slideshow tab, click the From Beginning button on the far left. This will begin the game. To start the game in any version of PowerPoint before Office 2007, go to the Slideshow menu and choose View Show. This game is designed for individual student use. It is designed to be used in a one computer to one student setup. Suggested uses are to place a finished game onto a resource computer in a classroom and allow the students to play the game for enrichment or review. Alternatively, you could place a finished copy in a computer lab and place one copy of the game on each computer or on a school server. As with any of these template games, teachers are encouraged to allow students to create these games using the teacher's own curriculum. If you receive a security alert when beginning this game and you're using Office 2007, simply click the Enable This Content button and then click OK. Please note, if you are using a version of Microsoft Office prior to Office 2003, some of the features in these games may not function properly. It is advised that you do your editing of the PowerPoint slides or games in your older version, and then use Microsoft's free PowerPoint viewer for actual gameplay. To download the free viewer, just do a web search for PowerPoint Player 2007.